Trevor, what's the difference between a rabbit and a hare?
I don't think I know the difference.
A haircut is when they cut my hair. A rabbit cut is rabbit circumcision. Is that worse? Is that better or worse than what we were planning?
Hey, wait a minute, we're live. Hello, everybody.
Oh, wait a minute, we are live.
Welcome back to the All That in a Glass of Water podcast. I'm your host, Trevor.
I'm your other host, Lily.
And this seems to be the doomed episode.
Why is it? You don't think that was good?
No, it's not that.
We can do it. We could throw that out.
No, we're.
If you hate it, be honest with me. If
I don't hate it. I think it wasn't. This is on my part too. I don't think I responded to your statement very well. But also,
well, it was a real slap in the face to you.
That's true.
So we, little peek behind the scenes. We kind of planned out that one pre-recording.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Don't let him in on the magic.
I blew it.
But this is the cursed episode because we couldn't do it Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
Which we'll get into later, I believe.
Yeah. I'm deeply sorry for what I did to this recording because Thursdays are my not funny days.
Well, yeah, that's me. I delayed us. I told you I would be a little late.
Mm-hmm.
We usually meet around 3:30.
That's right.
I texted you that like a few minutes before 3:30, and I did not leave the house by 3:30.
Oh my gosh!
That's another reason this is cursed. And then our multi-channel thing wasn't working. So episode 10. This seems to be where the hump is at. If we get past this, we're making it to episode 1200.
Yeah. Did you think we were gonna make the episode 10?
I mean, I didn't really think about it, to be honest. I just drink one of these energy drinks and then I go for it.
I thought it was inevitable.
You thought it was inevitable?
I don't see a way for us to stop doing this.
Really?
I don't think, even if we both want to, I don't see it happening ever.
Yeah, well.
And maybe that's me being naive because I just am in love with this show that we make here every week.
I would say I have kind of an avoidant anxiety relationship with this show.
It gives you anxiety to record, so you try to not do that?
I don't actually know because I don't really know what avoidant anxiety is.
And that's why we brought a special guest today. It's my therapist.
Oh.
Is here today.
Hi, Lily's therapist. How are you?
Hey. I'm Lily's therapist.
Thanks for ushering Lily out of the room so we can talk about her without her here.
Yeah, it's what I like to do with my patients every session.
Yeah.
I don't talk to them.
Oh,
ever.
that's a bit different from what I understand therapy to be.
Yeah, it's a new school of thought in terms of therapy. You've heard of CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. This is another definition of CBT. It's called.
I think I'm going to like this one if it's so really funny.
It's going to throw a wrench in the spokes here. It's called Can't Beat Trump.
Oh, no.
It's a kind of a MAGA-themed therapy.
It's
strategy.
Okay. What does that entail exactly? The 2 or 3 times I've spoken to Lily as her therapist were about what her voting patterns are going to be in the 2020 and 2022 elections. And other than that, I've been interviewing various political proponents for Donald J. Trump. Oh.
And that's why I'm here today.
Wait, you're interviewing me as a potential proponent of Donald J. Trump?
Yeah, well, we're on the campaign trail, and Lily was telling me in one of our sessions about how she makes this podcast with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a person? Are they of legal voting age? And she was like, yeah, as far as I'm aware. Well, actually, no. You're 17, right? That's what I've been hearing.
That's true, but I will be able to vote by the next election, so.
Oh, that's good. Okay, then.
So you brought some of this it's a water bottle. It's like a regular plastic bottle, except it has the big Trump logo on the side, and then it's in smaller script underneath that says water.
That's straight from Trump's big factory.
Oh, okay. Actually, do you mind if I try some of this?
Yeah.
Is this out for general release yet?
No, it's the first bottle.
Okay.
Ever.
Oh, it's the
first. We're trying out a new bottle technique.
Okay.
Where we don't test the water or anything.
Oh.
And it comes from the lagoon.
From the, as in like the swamp that Trump drained.
Yeah.
This is that water?
Yeah, this is,
okay.
There's, fucking Democrats all bottled up in there, boiled down, compressed into their constituent parts, and then we toss it in a nice bottle that says Trump water.
I think some of Nancy Pelosi's district is in this.
Our district? We got constituents in there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Some of them.
That wasn't, Trump didn't tell me that was going to be it, but hey, I'm not here to judge. I've never tried this either, actually.
Okay, Lily.
This is my first time as well.
Therapist, try out the water.
Oh yeah, that's red, white, and blue.
That's pretty. I'd give that water like a. I'd probably give it like a 4 out of 5.
Give it a what now?
Give it a 4 out of 5. It's not bad. It's like it tastes like fine. I mean like I can kind of taste how like maybe it was like slightly but it's mainly just water. So it's 4 out of 5.
Okay, what would you give the Trump presidency? From 2016 to 2020.
I would give it. I can't. God damn it. That's
which one? Hey, it's Lily's therapist here, and I can somehow remember the fucking road buttons better than you can. Which one are you going for, pal?
The people.
Yeah, it's gonna be bottom left right there.
I'm closer to it. It's physically closer to me, and I always forget every single time. Okay, the Trump presidency, you want me to give that like a out of 5 rating?
Yeah.
I'd probably give the Trump presidency a out of 5. Oh, I'd probably give the Trump presidency a out of 5.
Hey, listeners couldn't hear it because you beeped it over, but you gave it a good rating.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
You could say that.
I just want to put on the record, Trevor fucking loves Trump.
Okay.
Loves. Hey everyone making TikToks of our podcast. Go ahead and tell the world Trevor loves Donald J. Trump.
It's not okay. Listen, folks, we can't help the people who we fall in love with.
As a CBD therapist, I agree.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't vote for Trump. But I am deeply in love with him.
Yeah. And he loves you.
It's so good to hear.
I think I was supposed to talk about avoidant anxiety or something, but I've gotta go. Gotta get out of here.
All right.
Actually.
Can you bring Lily back in when you leave?
I'll send Lily back in.
All right. Oh, hey, Lily.
Hey,
welcome back.
It's me, Lily.
I don't think your therapist ever rated this water. Do you want to give it a try too? And see?
Let me taste this. This is normal water, right?
Oh yeah, this is you could say it's bog standard water.
Oh my God, is that AOC?
Well, maybe a little bit, yeah. What would you give that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a 1 out of 5. Cause I don't like my therapist. I don't like that. They're a real person in my real life, but I just don't. Sure. I don't like the character that happened that they are. I don't like them as a person or as a segment on this podcast.
Is your therapist actually a big Trump supporter?
No.
Okay.
I canceled therapy to be here today. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you shouldn't have.
So committed to what we do on this pod, but I am gonna have to talk about like some, we're gonna have to hash through some stuff today while we have the time.
Oh sure. I have therapy during this time too, except it's only every other week.
Oh sweet, so you didn't have to cancel.
You should have told me that this is when we could have done it some other time.
I forgot, but then I was like, I don't really want to do therapy today anyways.
Well, okay.
If my therapist is listening, that's not true.
I mean, I don't think I ever really want to go to therapy, but I always force myself,
Yeah. Sometimes, I don't know. Right now I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk about how I'm tired. It's like, what do they care? They don't care about me.
What, your therapist? No. You're just paying them.
Yeah. No, they're being paid to be my friend.
Our listeners, they really care about us.
That's right.
They do.
And everyone, what do you think about my childhood trauma? Fuck. I shouldn't have brought Trump into it. I should have left him out of this.
It's okay.
Should have left him out of our big first double-digit episode, and the first thing I do is bring in Donald J. Trump because I thought of CBT as an acronym with the Trump in it. And I leapt at that opportunity like a loser.
Well, we can use this as an opportunity to talk about national politics. Do you think Trump is going to make a comeback? And not answer this question in as a nonpartisan a way as possible.
Okay. I can do that. Trump did a lot of things.
Okay.
Trump was the president.
That's true.
And I don't think anybody's going to argue that, right?
Sure, yeah.
And Trump may be the president again.
It's possible.
And I think really you got to think about both sides.
That was very aptly put.
Thank you. I will also this is my announcement, I'm going to be running for the Republican primaries alongside Donald J. Trump and Ron fucko DeSantis.
That's right. Ron DeSantis is running, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's
Ron fucko DeSantis.
That's the Florida guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What a wacko.
What a fuck.
You know why I don't pay attention to politics? I used to be very politically invested. I used to work on political campaigns.
Oh my gosh.
It's just there are so many fuckos in politics. It feels like so many wackos,
and the fuckos do so good.
They do. They do really.
They do well, and it's so frustrating.
I feel like it's because I feel like a lot of the fuckos just know how to speak well. You know? People are easily. There are fuckos on both sides, both parties. By the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. So that's why I don't
Not
pay attention.
Not to be centrist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm saying there's fuckos on both sides from a above the system kind of point of view.
Okay.
Not a centrist, but think of something better.
Yeah. Sort of above. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than. Yeah.
Better than the sheeple who are voting.
Exactly.
Don't vote.
Don't vote.
Yeah.
Next time voting comes around, go to all the voting ballots and just kind of hang out there.
Yeah.
They can't stop you from just hanging around, especially if you're outside the voting line.
There's a little loophole. You know how you can't threaten someone to tell them who to vote for?
Sure.
You can do that to get them to not vote.
Mm.
They told me at the voting booth.
You asked them and they said, yeah, well, technically.
Yeah, so I hide under the voting booth table and I grab their legs. They run away. And then they run away and they're like, what, you ran, you can't go back. That's what the officials are like. You already stood there and now you ran away, so you're not allowed to go back and finish your ballot.
That would be...
And that's why Biden won. And that was unintentional. I just happened to hit a lot of Trump voters.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just because the area you happened to be in at the time.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That would be an interesting sort of twist in the American political system. If we put a small, a rodent, like a small raccoon or a beaver, maybe a few squirrels beneath the, or just let them loose just in the voting area, put a lion in there, something.
Yes, there should be more fun barriers to voting.
Yeah.
I was going to say more barriers to voting, but we're doing not too bad on that front.
Yeah, we got plenty.
They
Just regular
be
barriers.
a little bit more whimsical.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Non-discriminatory. These are barriers for everyone.
Yeah.
No matter race, class, doesn't matter. There is a 45% chance you will get mauled by a lion if you go in to vote.
Zookeepers. the zookeeper demographic will shoot up in value.
Yes.
They know how to get into the folds. They got the techniques to sneak past the lions.
Yeah.
And cast their ballots.
There's gonna be like voting rights organizations handing out like whips in front of the voting stations.
Yeah. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Hey everybody, welcome to Peter Cottontail's company meeting.
Peter, what do you got going on this week?
Peter couldn't be with us.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'm sorry. He's sent me Lily.
Right.
He said, you're going to go to this room at this time and talk about what's going on at the company. And I said, hey, that's where I normally record my podcast. And that's where I'm going to record it anyways. So it worked out really good.
There you go.
There's a new mini series within our podcast where we talk about what's happening in the Easter realm.
Mm-hmm.
As we discussed last week, I got a job as the Easter Bunny at a small photo set. It's certainly a gig.
It's a gig.
It's a gig. It's suit's hot, gets a little boring in there.
Sure.
I do pace around like a caged animal trying to escape for about a couple hours, doing no thoughts going through my head except thoughts of being elsewhere.
You don't try to get into character, like you don't try to think about grass or having sex, things that bunnies do.
I find, if I let myself go there, I go too deep and I can't get out.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll start. Do you have to hop around in your like enclosure?
I can't jump because my head will fly off.
Oh.
So I wish I could, because oftentimes kids will be hopping and I'm like, I'm going to hop along with these kids. And then I just bounce my knees up and down, which does the job, but it could be better. Could be more authentic.
Scotch tape.
Didn't put it on my skull.
Yeah.
And attach the head to it.
Yeah.
It's certainly an option. But Peter sent me to discuss something adjacent.
Okay.
These two tales are going to collide. Trevor is aware because I couldn't record the podcast on Tuesday because I got food poisoning. And, I don't want to dive into specifics here.
Sure.
But, oh boy, I was shitting.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just shitting out my body weight, 4 or 5 times every minute.
Oh my God.
And that went on for a couple of good hours. And then
I think that breaks laws of like mass in the universe if you're shitting out your entire body weight every 4 or 5 minutes.
A bunch of shit quantum tunneled into my colon so it could, keep on sourcing it somewhere.
Okay.
And then it went into my toilet.
Right.
Just where you want it. It didn't go in like my better pants or anything, so that was good.
That's good.
And that happened for a while, and then I was doing okay. I was able to go places after a couple hours, and I was just like, once an hour, I got to go do a little bit of shit. So it's funny, just funny words here. Sorry, your face looked really angry at me for a second.
Wow. Was I? I was mad that you got food poisoning.
Yeah. But this continued into Wednesday when I had to work starting at 8 o'clock. So I go to work. I would have called out of work because I was like, guys, I am going to be shitting once an hour. And you can't do that in the bunny suit. And the bunny has to be escorted everywhere. So, got to walk me to the bathroom. But a bunch of people who were supposed to be the bunnies quit. And now there's me and one other person. And they already worked like 2 full 12-hour shifts the previous 2 days.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to make them go in again. So I'm just going to shit in the bunny suit.
Wait, what? This was your logical process of decision making, which ended with, I'm just gonna shit in the suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was really, I tried to hold it at first because I was like, everyone's gonna know after the second time.
Yeah.
Before my first break, the second time in the first 3-hour period that I have to go to the bathroom, everyone's gonna know that I'm shitting. I'm shitting up a storm in there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like, everybody's going to be aware. All the people in the other booths at the mall that keep seeing the bunny go to the bathroom are going to be like, oh, that bunny's having gastrointestinal issues today.
It's got such a little colon. So
yeah, and it's so like there's no one in the mall who is more notable walking into the bathroom.
Sure.
Than the Easter bunny. So,
really, it raises a lot of questions seeing that.
Yeah. It's like, and it takes a while too, because I have to fully take off the suit, dump that on the bathroom floor.
What are you wearing under the suit?
I just wear the lightest like exercise clothes I can. Whenever I go to change in our dressing room, my manager's like, I'm going to close, I'll be right outside. Like I'm getting naked in there. Like you saw me walk in wearing, human clothes. They're under here still. I don't wear the suit naked.
Do you think is that what, like, he thinks is that what he thinks you're doing or something? Is that what they think you're doing?
I don't know. Maybe they think, maybe they think for the heat I'm wearing it naked. I hope they don't think that, because the only way we sanitize it is like a little spray of Febreze. And people share this suit with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in Peter Cottontail's company. Was the bunny shat a lot.
Did you actually shit in the suit?
No.
Okay.
I went to the bathroom. I had a pretty long shift. I had like a 10-hour shift. I went to the bathroom like maybe 8 times.
Oh my God.
And I had to be escorted every time. I told my manager like, hey, it's fine. I'm good to work, but like we're gonna be, get your walking shoes on today, because we're gonna be taking the trek over to the employee restroom every couple of minutes.
But you made it through.
We made it through, and then never didn't shit once after I left work.
Really?
Haven't done it since.
Well, at least what? Oh, that was like 2 days ago. You should probably just at least go to check and see if there's any more.
Like look in my ass.
I mean, that might be. I can do it for you if you're having trouble, I guess.
See, but like, if there's shit. If someone's constipated, you're like, you want to see if there's anything in there?
All right, let's see. See. Oh, there's an echo. You must be clear.
Oh God.
How have the children been at the job?
They're good.
They're good. Nothing funny has happened with them.
Some funny stuff has happened. They try to rip my head off a lot. I was telling you this, that some kids like to try to see if there's a person in there, because people, younger kids believe it's really the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah,
it's nice that you don't break their reality for them.
No, that'd be mean of me.
You'd also probably lose your job.
Yeah, it's sometimes I get the call of the void, and I'm like, I could take this head off right now. I could fucking traumatize these kids, but I'm not gonna do that. For the record, if you're listening, that's my company name. But the kids will like look in the eyes and be like, are there human eyes in there? And if you look hard enough and the light hits it right, you can see my human eyes. And when they do that, I'm like, oh God, I'm made. There's nothing I can do here, because I'm already sitting in a chair. I can't back up. Like, I cover my eyes. They grab my hands down.
Oh my God, that's violent.
Yeah, and it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if I cover my eyes, they're gonna know I'm hiding something.
Yeah.
The only way I can convince them is if there really were no human eyes back there, and I can't do that because I do have those.
You could wear like double eye patches.
Guess so, but then they'd see like a scary demon in there.
That's true.
They'd just see like scary eyes.
Well, no, they'd probably. I mean, is it dark in the suit? There's no like reading light in there, is there?
No, yeah, there's the light's outside of the suit.
Right. Okay. When you were a kid and you went to see Santa, did your parents ever tell you like, oh, well, this isn't the real Santa. This is just one of Santa's like buddies that goes down. He has a bunch of these guys. They go out to different malls and they take in what the kids want, and then they bring it back to the real Santa. And the real Santa will disseminate the toys. But what they don't tell you is that the real Santa is actually them. And they're listening to your conversation.
Whoa, what are you saying right now?
Um,
Trying to tell me there's no freaking Santa?
oh,
Good luck with that. Good luck spinning that one, pal. I've seen him.
You've seen them.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, when you get the job as the Easter Bunny, they tell you some stuff that I probably shouldn't be sharing, but I'll leak it here today.
Thank you.
The Easter Bunny and Santa are actually real.
Oh,
They just don't like you, Trevor.
just me.
So your parents did it because they were like, it's weird that Santa hasn't come yet. He always comes to every other child.
Mm-hmm.
And they started doing it, and then they were like, Trevor's gonna find out that we're doing this. We're gonna tell him that everyone's parents do it. But no, Santa's real.
Oh, and he just doesn't like me.
Yeah.
It's not even like I wasn't even one of the bad kids. Like I didn't even get cold. He just didn't. He was just like, I don't.
Yeah, because he has the whole system for like
Yeah.
naughty people and stuff. But he was like, this guy. I don't know if it was that you were too naughty.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is when they flew me up to the North Pole for orientation, there's a big fucking poster of you everywhere.
Oh,
Like wanted signs, but it's just like, fuck this guy.
oh,
Not even like with an intent.
you know,
It's just pictures of your face, and they're like, man, don't we just hate this dude, huh, everybody?
I do remember putting just like a little bit of ethyl alcohol into the cookies when I was like pretty young, like the rubbing alcohol, not the
Yeah.
stuff you can drink.
Yeah.
It may have something to do with it. I don't know.
Didn't bake out.
Well, I guess not, because in the morning we went downstairs. There was a big fat guy sitting on the ground. So
You fucking killed Santa?
I guess
But
so.
by the rules of the Santa Claus, that means you're Santa. Trevor, you haven't been getting any gifts because you were supposed to do that.
Dang it. No. Oh, to any children listening, I'm so sorry. I haven't been fulfilling my duties. Is that why Santa's been so quiet these past 20 years? Because he's just been me.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you killed Santa, and you were
Right.
like, hey, there's a Santa lying dead on the ground. And then, Christmas didn't happen the next 20 years. What do you think it was, 9/11?
I thought maybe it happened around the same time. So I was like, well, man, maybe it was 9/11. I don't know.
It's not safe to fly anymore, I guess. No, it was supposed to be you. What if 9/11 happened on Christmas? Wouldn't that be fucked up?
That would be really fucked up.
Just in case I cut that, we had a little talk about 9/11. Can we talk about the naming of events by their date?
Sure.
The two examples I have are 9/11 and January 6th. I think January 6th annoys me because it feels like it's trying to invoke 9/11 when it wasn't that bad.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, not nearly as bad as 9/11.
No.
It was, I mean, because, like, I guess who knows if the term January 6th will stick or not, since it's only been, has it been 2 years?
Yeah, but it's been a solid, like, since, 2 days
Yeah.
after, everyone was like, this is what we're going to call it.
That's true.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, January 6th, that was a big moment. It's a very political episode.
Yeah, so true.
I was looking at it like, oh, this could be the end of the U.S. government. But then, like, my friend was on Discord, and he was like, come on, man, hop on Civ 5, let's go.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, the country might be ending. I don't know.
If it ends, it ends,
I don't think the country, America, stopping existing. I don't think that was ever really a possibility on January 6th. I don't think that was ever going to happen.
Yeah, if we survived 9/11
Yeah.
on Christmas,
Okay.
then we can survive a couple of little nuts, a couple of bad eggs. Let's call them let's call them what it is. I don't want to
Sure.
sugarcoat here. A couple of bad eggs
Yeah.
going in and breaking into the Capitol building, and I think killing one person.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's fine by me.
That's okay with you.
Yeah.
Right. But the dates thing.
Yeah, I think 9/11 took the whole tragedy that we call by its date. And also, what if something worse happens on January 6th later, and then it's going to be really embarrassing?
That's true.
You got to be careful. Like, I think we can safely say nothing worse is going to happen on 9/11.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to top the 9/11. I don't get the whole, like, the U.S. being in debt thing, because, like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, U.S. is in $4 trillion of debt.
It's insane.
And I'm like, that
it's
sounds
like crazy.
kind of bad, but also, whatever.
Right? Like, it doesn't
Not,
affect us.
At that scale, money is not real.
No, right?
Because no one's ever going to send anyone a $4 trillion check.
Well,
it doesn't exist.
Yeah. I mean,
unless you support us on Patreon.
if you, yes, we do have a $4 trillion tier on Patreon.
Yeah. Help us keep the U.S. from defaulting.
For the $4 trillion tier, we will buy a small country in Central America and make that the podcast studio. So
we're going to get really nice microphones.
That's right.
And also 5,000 acres of good planting soil.
Good planting soil. There's going to be a whole like state-sized area that's just dedicated to podcast recording. It's going to be illegal to make any noise at all in that area at any time. We need complete silence, except for us, of course.
Yeah,
recording the podcast.
Yeah.
But if you do the $4 trillion tier, you can decide which country we will buy.
That's right. It could be the U.S.
It might be. Folks, I'd like to take this time to remind us that we are at war.
That's right.
We are at war with the Toronto School of Perception. Is a school that studies media. As the media, we don't like being studied, and so we need to crush them into the dirt. So share us with your friends. Give us a follow. Start typing in random numbers into your phone and send them the link to our podcast. Whatever you have to do, really, to get us out there. Now, this week, our lesson in the Glass of Water School of Perception.
Yeah, this is normally the part where, just historically, this is the part where you start to beef a little bit.
Start to clash.
I feel like the tides are changing today, and I think today we're going to be on the same wavelength.
I think, you know what? I think so too.
Okay. What do we got? What's the lesson for today?
So today's lesson is you're going to want to get one of those little, those little DVD players.
Yes, I'm on board so far. I love that.
Yes.
Love little DVD players.
You use them to watch, if you're on the go, you can watch one of your favorite movies. If you're in the car. They're less relevant nowadays that we have phones, but I'm sure you can still find them. What you're going to want to do is you want to get one of those. You want to go to your local Target, your local Walmart, somewhere where they sell DVDs. And you're going to want to go to the DVD section and just watch as many movies as you can before they catch you.
Yes. And I was planning on having an issue or something. I was planning on being like, well, as the stick in the ass one
sure.
of the Glass of Water School of Perception, I got a problem with this, but that kicks ass and you should totally do it. Would they kick you out, you think? Would they actually kick you out?
You have to open the DVDs to put them in. You have to undo the plastic wrap that's on them. So probably. It does require a little bit of destruction. And also, you want to scratch the DVDs as badly as you can before you put them back.
What if you promise you're going to buy it after? I think they'd let you sit there and watch the whole movie.
You think so? I guess so. But, what's the point at that point if you're going to buy it?
Then you can be like, oh, I got to run.
Sorry, my daughter's wedding is in 30 minutes. I got to leave. I totally lost track of time watching, what was this, Back to the Future? Good movie.
This is a great idea, actually. Because I think, are there in the bargain bin? I bet there are some without plastic wrap. I bet they just have a sticker on it.
Yeah, probably.
If you, if there is a Best Buy, not a Blockbuster, go to the world's last Blockbuster, the tourist attraction that it is now.
Yeah.
Coming in with your DVD player, watch every movie in there. And they'll be like, you're allowed to take these. It's a library now.
Well, it's not it's a rental place.
Did you have to pay a Blockbuster? I can't remember.
You can get DVDs from the library.
That's true. They got some cool DVDs in there.
That's true. They're outside where we are right now.
Oh my God! Wait, you're right. We record in the DVD aisle.
We could watch a DVD right now in this room that we're in. There's a DVD player and a VCR too,
and a fucking Blu-ray, baby.
Oh yeah,
get that HD action going.
You think there's not a mobile VCR player that doesn't exist?
You could carry it around.
That's
and
true.
Carry around a little TV as well.
Yeah, like a CRT. You'd need to like get a generator if you wanted to watch it in your car.
Get a hand crank a little generator so I can play all of fucking Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, starring James Franco.
A movie that came out far after the demise of VHS.
Yeah, they made a special release for VHS.
Wow.
What's your favorite of that new Planet of the Apes trilogy?
I don't think I've seen the most.
What
I think I saw the first two.
Oh my, we got nothing to talk about anymore.
Have you seen the original, like 70 whatever Planet of the Apes?
I have. It doesn't even hold a candle.
You don't think?
To the new ones.
Probably not. But the first of those new ones has Malfoy in it, right?
It does. I remember that now.
That was like the first movie I remember seeing with him in it after the Harry Potter films came out.
Yeah.
And he was like the bad guy too. So I was like, oh, this is just Malfoy.
Yeah, he's getting typecast as a mean little boy.
Yeah.
As far as I know, that's all he did. I think Andy Serkis killed him during filming of that film.
He died. Well.
What's that dude's name? He was too mean in Harry Potter. We don't need to remember him.
He was really mean. I think I assume probably he's a nice guy in real life.
Yeah, well, I mean,
don't know.
I respect Andy Serkis as an actor, and I imagine he had some reasoning for when he pretended he was a real chimpanzee after they said cut, and he beat him to death.
He was just method acting so hard.
Yeah. His name's on the tip of my tongue. Ron Howard?
No, not even. That's the dude from Happy Days.
I wouldn't have known that. That's definitely not who I was thinking of.
He was also director. May have directed.
Tom?
Probably not.
Tom Kenny? No, it's not Tom Kenny. That's SpongeBob.
That's SpongeBob.
I think it might be Tom. I think it might start with Tom. I read his obituary somewhere. They put it on the back of the VHS release. Tom Felkin.
Let me see.
Tommy Gooddoer.
What was the one you said with Tom?
Tommy Gooddoer.
The one before that.
Tom Felkin.
You're so close.
Tom Fucko.
No.
Tom Phillips.
No.
Tom Feldip.
Ooh, closer.
Tom Felder. Tom Feldemeyer.
You're the middle consonant is wrong, but it's a similar.
Tom Fenner.
No. It's a similar noise, but it's a plosive.
Tom Fep.
No.
Tom Feb. Tom.
It's still E.
Tom Fee.
Tom Fee.
It's Tom Fee. It's like 60s.
Imagine that you go to see like a really good movie. There's a new actor in it you haven't really seen. You're with like a friend. We're watching it together, and we're that was so good. That was like one of the best movies I've probably seen in the past 2-3 years. And that we were talking after the credits about how good the movie is.
Yeah.
And we see that one of the main people on there, it's like it's been just like ease for like the past like 2 minutes. Yeah. We're like,
I wonder who was the production designer. Oh, we just got to get through the cast list first. One sec. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh my God.
Tom Fee.
When he goes to like get his driver's license, he brings a big old scroll. He's got to roll it out.
Yeah.
For them to look at his birth certificate.
Because it's been the family name for many years.
Yeah.
He has to get a really big wallet to hold the license.
Yeah. What if he tried to get? He goes to the craft store. He goes to the craft show and he's like, "Hey, can you make me a special snow globe with my name on it?" And they're like, "Yeah, it'll be $15." And he gives them the $15. And then they're like, "Okay, what's the name?" And then he says it for, it takes 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And they're like, "I don't think I can put that on there." And I'm like, he's like, "I gave you my money. You're going to find a way." And he could bankrupt that person.
That's the story of the world's largest snow globe. The funny thing about it is most of it is just the stand. The globe part is still the regular size.
But then they had to make like a 30-foot diameter base, 10 feet tall with like regular like 12-point font.
Oh yeah.
It just loops around and around.
And people come, it's like a roadside attraction. Come see Tom Fee, the person who played Draco Malfoy's his snow globe, which is also the largest snow globe ever made.
He lives in there.
And you go to it, and most of it, you can't even see the globe part. It just looks like a big, like, black block.
Yeah.
And then Tom Fee comes out, and he'll talk to you, whatever.
He'll talk to you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice guy.
Oh, wow.
I visited it on my way to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah?
Year. Yeah. It's in Indiana.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame he died also. That's the other part of the lore we're kind of crafting here, is that Tom Fee was killed by Andy Serkis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's this imposter's name?
Oh, Tom Felton?
Fuck. Damn it, I had it. It was on the tip of my tongue.
I feel like I'm like really airheaded today. Probably because I haven't eaten.
Trevor, I got something to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
This whole episode's been a commercial for Airheads.
What?
You see that hidden camera in the corner there?
Oh my god.
That's going live to Airheads HQ.
Wow.
And this is broadcasting across the country right now. And it just has like the Airheads logo in the corner, and that's the entire ad. Is our podcast and the Airheads logo on top.
I do genuinely eat. They have these like little Airhead bite things.
Yes.
I love those
Let's talk
things.
about Airhead bites.
I eat those things all the fucking time.
They're great. Rot your teeth in seconds.
Oh yeah.
It's the most teeth rotting candy possible.
Most definitely. Which is I eat like a ton of candy. Like just a lot of sugar. It's not good. And I do have gingivitis because of it, for real.
Dude, gingivitis sounds like a very scary thing. I feel like most people got gingivitis.
Really?
I don't know.
Do you have gingivitis?
What is gingivitis?
It means you don't have very good dental hygiene.
I mean, I'm sure that's true of me,
Yeah.
but I don't go to the dentist, so I wouldn't know.
Well, there you go. If you don't go to the dentist, you don't have gingivitis.
Every time I visit my parents, they're like, "You gotta go to the dentist."
Lily, you have 3 teeth left. It's we gotta save what we can.
Because my teeth don't like hurt, and I like brush my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I try to brush my teeth, and I brush my tongue. I do the mouthwash. I'm not gonna floss. Don't make me do that.
What if you have a big chunk of meat in there though? Like, what do you do?
Suck it out.
Okay, well,
That's saving that food for later.
ugh.
Because eventually the bacteria dissolve it enough that it gets tiny. This is gross. This is the
It's
grossest
disgusting.
thing. You know what? We're gonna walk that back. I'll go to the dentist. Fine.
We should do an episode from the dentist's office.
Can we? I bet they'd let us take. Would they? Do you think if we both went to the dentist and only one of us is getting our teeth cleaned? Do you think they'd let the other one go back with a microphone and like record a pod in there?
If we emailed them, if we could find a dentist who would, I guarantee you, promise you.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll let you go back and while my teeth are being cleaned, and you can record an episode with the hygienist and stuff.
Yeah. But the hygienist would probably be more of a co-host than you.
Oh yeah.
that
I mean,
episode.
I don't think I'd be able to talk much that time.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the price of good dental hygiene.
It's there, yeah.
I brush my teeth a lot, actually, because I'm have a huge amount of anxiety about my breath smell.
Oh. Well, that's, I mean, I was thinking, benefits in other places, I guess.
Yeah.
You might not have gingivitis then.
Probably not. I mean, probably not that I don't. I probably do have gingivitis because flossing is important.
That's
allegedly. True. Have you been told you have gingivitis?
Yeah, by like a dentist.
What did they say? Like, you gotta fix that, dude, or are they like, hey, pass me one of them Airhead bites?
That was part. Every time the dental hygienist turned away, I would pop an Airhead bite into my mouth.
I just cleaned this one. How did it get airheaded up again?
I was there for several hours, like 5 or 6 before the Airhead bites finally ran out, and they were able to clean my teeth properly. But
they can't stop you.
No,
they're legally not allowed to tell you can't eat the Airhead bites. They have to keep cleaning your teeth until they're clean.
If they're like, if I go home and my teeth feel all sugared up, I'll be like, I'll sue.
Yeah.
And that's what I told them.
No,
but I do actually have gingivitis, yeah. The dentist told me that.
Damn.
So.
Did they give you a fix?
They gave me gingivitis toothpaste.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They make that? Is it like pure concentrated gingivitis? You rub on your teeth?
No, that would
cancels out.
Yeah, that's how it works. Gingivitis, it's two warring clans of gingivitis. They'll kill each other.
Yeah. Like Godzilla and the Mothra.
Yeah. Is that what happens?
You know the one Godzilla movie where he's like, let them fight? He says, let them fight. And it's used as a response on Twitter whenever like Ben Shapiro claps back at like, I was going to say Stephen Colbert. Yeah, whenever Ben Shapiro claps back at Stephen Colbert, everyone's like, let them fight.
I'm sure
they'll wipe each other out.
It's Stephen Colbert at some point has probably dissed Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Seems like the type of person he would diss, probably.
Classic rivals.
Yeah. I doubt. I think the Late Show is probably getting canceled soon, probably, now that the Late Show is gone.
Yeah, we're going to get Ben Shapiro. He's doing a late night talk show, but it's airing at 9 a.m.
Oh.
And he's like, it's just really late, guys. But he drinks like coffee and he's got like the sunrise behind him. And we're like, this is clearly a morning show. And he's like, no, guys, it's late show.
Yeah.
Very late.
Very late.
Guys, you should be in bed. And we're like, Ben, we know you've slept already.
We know you just woke up. We can see the sleep in your eyes, Ben. Don't lie to us.
That's from yesterday. I haven't slept, I swear.
Why don't late night talk shows ever, like, because it's late at night, why don't they, like, come in really tired, like, from their days?
Yeah, does Conan wake up at like 7 p.m.?
Well,
and then hop on set.
I mean, when Conan was on, I'm sure because like they go and they have like a full day, like they
So what do they do?
They record it early. They record it usually at like 5:30.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I thought these were live.
No. They have like a regular working day, really, from what I understand.
They just work at like Target.
No, like they write all day and then they do the show at night.
They got day jobs. These things don't pay the bills. They're more like passion projects.
Yeah. I bought ice cream from Craig Ferguson just the other day.
Holy hell.
Yeah. I don't know why I referenced someone who hasn't been on the air since like 2014.
Yeah, I don't even know who that fuck it is. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh.
Trevor Noah tried to kick me out of Target for playing my DVDs.
Oh, no. Well, you were trying to play all of what was this show called?
The Daily Show.
The Daily Show.
Yeah, I was watching every single episode of the Daily Show box set and then just tossing them right in the trash when I was done. And I'm not going to pay for a damn thing, but that doesn't mean he can be that rude to me.
No, that's just mean. And he's not. I mean, I guess he's not on the air anymore, so he's kind of insecure too.
Yeah.
Lily, I have this big problem.
What's going on?
I have
me. Lay it on me. I'm here to help.
Much knowledge Too much has been put into my brain.
God.
I have to get some of it out.
Trevor, your brain's inflating and hitting the ceiling, just like in the Airheads commercials.
God. I ate too many Airheads bites, and now my brain is about to explode.
They unlocked a tome of knowledge.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna get rid of some of this excess knowledge that we got from the Airhead bites?
Well, we have a question from our friend Flora. Well, not our friend Flora.
Friend of the show, Flora.
Friend of the show, Flora. Her question is, how do you deal with annoying professors? Which is a damn defined question, if you ask me. Because there are many annoying professors just in general.
Yeah. I'm trying to think back. I haven't had that many professors, honestly, because like I haven't taken too many classes, and a lot of the ones I have taken were repeat professors. I don't think I've had an annoying professor.
Oh, really?
Which I know is not a common experience here. I've had professors where other people complain to me about how they're annoying, and I'm generally like, they're not that. They're fine.
Yeah.
Like, so my advice is maybe like, consider, is it your fault? Are you the problem in this relationship you have with your professor? And maybe internalize that idea and then feel bad about it.
I would say that any problem you're having in your life is never your own fault, and it's always the fault of the people around you. So to deal with an annoying professor, what you have to do is you have to annoy them back.
Okay.
You're going to want to get a big bag of kettle-cooked potato chips.
Tasty.
Crunchy, tasty, incredibly tasty.
Yep.
Come in a variety of flavors. And also, they're really, really crunchy. They're one of the crunchiest chips I know.
Yeah.
You're going to want to eat that during lecture. You're going to want to eat that during discussion. If she asks you to stop eating those chips, well, hey, you have the salt and vinegar flavor right there, too. Start eating those.
Is the goal to like get kicked out of the class?
The goal is to make their life worse.
Okay. I don't know. That doesn't, like, if the issue is the professor is annoying and you're not doing well in the class because of their annoying tendencies, their life being materially worse doesn't improve yours at all.
Well, no.
But it all this does, Trevor, is increase the net negativity in the world.
Now, that is true.
Maybe if you enjoy the kettle chips enough to counteract
Sure.
how much they hate you now.
Well, I just don't see, like, if your professor hates you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, your professor is annoying. They're giving you unfair grades. They're asking unfair expectations of your forum posts. I don't know.
They're keeping you 2 hours past the bell that we
Yeah.
have in college. The bell when the class ends.
The bell
and they're like, the bell doesn't release you, I do. And then just to prove that, they keep you there forever.
for all, yeah. And as long as they can without it becoming a hostage situation. Police officers are almost called, but then they're not quite.
Cops can come, but if they don't bring the megaphone, if they don't bring the megaphone to be like, let them out, it doesn't have to end this way, then they can keep you. They can keep keeping you until that happens.
Yeah, that's right. And during that time, during the period between when you're just sitting there in class for an annoying length and it being a hostage situation, you're going to want to annoy the professor into submission. Okay. And that's why you have the kettle-cooked potato chips.
Class, why do I hear packing up? We're only 16 hours post-bell. I don't know what you think you're doing.
Oh, sir, I've been here.
Yeah, Benjamin, what is it?
It's just I was putting my cat down today, and I had to go do that a while ago. She's really suffering.
Hey, I'm sorry, but we all got sacrifices we need to make for this English 106 class studies in bad books. What are you eating over there, Benny?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know, Professor?
Yeah, I would. We got all the time in the world. We can be here all day. We can be here till the sun goes down. Oh, what's that? It did a while ago.
Well, these are
what's eating ya?
These are my favorite kettle cooked potato chips.
Oh man, Now, class, correct me if I'm wrong. That's a loud noise. Oh, my ears. Oh, the decibels on that one are just off the charts.
Yeah, you don't like that, Professor?
Not really. I see what you're trying to do here, Ben. I see what you're trying to do here, B-man.
Mm-hmm. That's what they call me in the class, B-man.
Yeah. Everybody here knows you as B-man, but I know you as a little twerp. And you think you're going to wear me out. You think you're going to let me to let you go before the cops show up with their megaphone.
That's right.
If you eat loud enough chips.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you, I brought big earplugs.
Oh.
In the event of this very scenario, I'm always one step ahead.
Professor, you think you're one step ahead?
Yeah, I do, little B-man. What do you got?
Where do you think I'm getting these kettle-cooked potato chips?
Where?
From my bag.
Yeah, we can all see that.
Yeah.
What's it to you?
Well, I got all these kettle-cooked potato chips in my bag. There's probably at least 300 individual chips in here, at least. Okay. But you know something? There are also kettle-cooked potato chips in Sally's bag over there.
Sally, is that true?
Yes. And you know what? There are kettle-cooked potato chips in Peter's bag over there, too.
Peter, what the fuck? I thought we were friends.
Are you ready, class? We're going to crunch all together now.
No. This is my eardrums exploding. Oh, I'm sorry for my hubris, class.
Now we can all saunter out together.
Owie.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Thanks for listening to the All That in a Glass of Water podcast this week. The big double-digit episode.
Big double-digit episode. We're glad you could join us. Be sure to email your questions to the allthatinaglassofwater@gmail.com.
That's right.
Account.
Yeah.
What else do we say? That's it. That's all. That's our whole outro, right?
Yeah. No, it's a short and sweet one this week. Everybody, you're free to go.
I don't like tragedy very much. Pearl Harbor